Hi, my name's Doug. I'm with Adamant Diamonds, and just going to take a quick moment to go over the pricing structure that dealers use when they're negotiating buy prices on stones. Diamonds are, for all intents and purposes, a commodity, but unlike other commodities, pork bellies, gold, what have you, you don't go to the mercantile exchange to find the price of stones. You go to something called Rappaport Diamond Report. Rappaport takes into account the shape of the diamond, the carat weight range of the stone, color and clarity. Okay, some familiar characteristics, I'm sure, if you've done a little bit of research on stones. And what we have is a matrix, a pricing matrix with carat weight ranges, a color variable on the left-hand side, ranging from D, which is the best color, all the way down to Rappaport terminates it at M. White diamonds, believe it or not, go all the way to Z, and then past Z they get into the fancy yellows. But Rappaport goes from D down to M, and then in terms of clarity, from internally flawless, VVS1, VVS2, VS1, VS2, all the way out to the heavily included I3 stone. And like you would with longitude and latitude on a map, we take the carat weight range, so we find the matrix we're going to be looking at, color, clarity, locate the theoretical high cash asking value in price per carat. Rappaport lists them in hundreds, so you just multiply by 100, gives you your starting point for negotiations, and sounds a little complicated, I'm sure, when you're not looking at it, but I'll give you an example of what we would go through. So here I've got a sample stone. It's a GIA certified stone, so the characteristics listed in it automatically are going to be taken seriously because GIA is considered a benchmark rating company. The stone is round. The stone is 1.17 carats, so 117. Color is H, clarity is SI, and that's enough for us to get at least a starting point for negotiations. So 117 H SI1 round. I take Rapp, I go to the round diamond page, carat weight range between 1 and 149, because we're at 117. I find my H color, SI clarity, and I come down where they meet, 5,800 a carat. So 1.17 is the carat weight of my sample stone. Multiply that by the 5,800. I get a high cash asking value or a full Rapp value for a stone like this at $67.86. Now, dealers will get anywhere between 5 to as much as 60% off of this price of a stone that has these characteristics, depending on all the other esoteric components that influence value. Certification is one of them. Cut, the type of inclusion, SI type included stones. Great value when it comes time to buy, but you want to make sure that it's a good SI stone and not an undesirable one. Does the stone have fluorescence? Crown angles, pavilion angles, depth and table ratios. There's a whole litany of things that you need to know about the diamond that you're interested in to know whether 5% off a Rapp is a good deal or whether you should be expecting a whole lot more. With this particular diamond, everything else is top-notch. Its cut grade is excellent. Depth and table ratios are spot on. The SI inclusion looks, based on the map of the stone that's on the certification, to be in the table, which is dead center. I'd have to look at the stone in person to know whether that would be an issue for me. But with a stone like this, if I were, before shipping it in for evaluation, I'd probably assume I'd want somewhere between 15 to 25% off of this as a dealer. And our affiliates work on very thin margins, so as a consumer you would expect to get no more than 10% markup from dealer price. But that's not for now, it's another lesson. If you have any questions about Rappaport values, or if you're interested in figuring out if a stone that you've seen that's piqued your interest is a good value for you, please give us a call or use the contact methods listed on the website. Happy to help you with anything. Take care.